When you go into video mode and you realise like you're right there, that's not good. Something's not right. Come in, you guys, sit along here. You guys can come in too. All right, so what I wanted to go over tonight was some close guard work, but instead of going over it as like a technique as such, just sort of an idea of what we can do when someone's just trying to hold us down in close guard. So the position's going to be kind of like here, and then Max just like, he's got his head down, he's kind of just here. All right, and like everything I try to do, he's just not moving, and it's difficult for me to sort of get anything going. So in this situation, you need to start to think about your angle, all right, like angles, and getting some space away, and that's the hardest thing to do. All right, we start to just push and stuff like that, but here you're going to have to use your bridge. All right, well, we're going to go over this way, and there are some other ways to make space, but for now, this way. And this is going to start to set up where we need to go to next, so then we can start to attack from here. And then I'll go into the position I like to get to when I'm using close guard, if someone's low like this, where we can start to put some pressure on our partner by like a positioning of our body, which I'll try to go through in a bit of detail. So first thing, if they're holding like this and I'm pushing, it's not working, what I'm going to look to do is I'm going to just put my hands somewhere on my partner. Doesn't really matter where you put them. This is a good grip here, all right? This is a good grip here. You could also lean up and grab the belt. That's a good grip here, all right? But for this drill, we're just going to be like, maybe grab the collar and grab the shoulder, okay? And from here, I'm going to open my legs and put them on the floor, my feet on the floor, and I'm going to drive my hip to the ceiling. And as I do that, I'm going to straighten my arms. So if I try to push Mac up just with my arms here, he can easily just burrow down into me and I can't get away. Right? I can't get some space. But if I put my feet to the floor quickly and I drive my hips up, and now I keep my arms straight, when I drop my hips, there's going to be a little bit of space. Cool? So one. So what I'm trying to do is use my body to lift his body up. So even if I just drive my hips up to the ceiling now, you can see he's got to lift up. Cool? So, 1, 2, feet, push, lock my arms straight. Now drop my body, and as I drop my body, I'm going to do like a little hip escape to the side. Cool? So I'm not just going to go flat, otherwise he might muscle back down again and go here. So after I've got him up, I'm blocking. Look, I come down and I hip escape to the side. Cool? So it's really important we get that angle. All right? So it's going to look like this. 1, 2, feet, block, and go to the side. All right, now, what the goal is in this position is, I've obviously made a little bit of space by escaping my hip. Now I'm going to bring my knee, I want to bring my knee right in front of his bicep here. Cool? So I'll do it from the other side as well, guys. So after I've hip escaped, I want to push, get my knee right here. Cool? Now I can close my guard again, or I can just have my feet on my partner. Doesn't matter. All right, so just here's a great position to start to work from our close guard. All right, if he keeps his arm in here, you guys can already see what's starting to happen. We've got this arm isolated. We can start to look for omoplatas. We can go for triangles, or we can start to look for arm locks here. All right, so this position here where we're squeezing our knees together, one on the back, and now one on the hip and one in front of the sort of the face here, this is what we're looking for, guys. This is our trap. All right. If I want an omoplata, super simple. I'm just going to push away. All right, come up to my elbow, and then I just bring my foot in front of the head, and I'm ready to omoplata. Cool. So really simple. So if you can get to this sort of trap position where you're like here, now it's like this is a submission. You just start looking for submissions here. Let's say I start to go for the omoplata. So I start to go here. But he recognizes the omoplata, he starts to escape his arm. I'm going to catch his arm, keep extending my body, bring my knee down, turn, and I can start to submit him here. If he doesn't roll, I just submit here. If he rolls, we go for the arm lock here. Cool? It was funny the other day, someone tried to do a takedown, and they were there, and they're just like the whole fence just went. It was like, we're getting the code. And then obviously the other thing we can do is go for the triangle there by controlling the wrist and pushing the wrist out. All right, so he's burrowed down here. I feel like I can't move here. Cool. Every time I try to shrimp out or get out, he's just holding me. So make some grips, like maybe one hand on the bicep, one hand on the back of the collar or the shoulders, and just push your hips up like this, and then as you come down, you want to hip escape out. Cool? Now from here, I just keep pushing until I can get my knee in front of his bicep or my shin on the bicep. Now I clamp my knees together. Look, my knee comes up high and I clamp. All right, I keep control of the bicep just for now, so he's going to try to bring this arm back in front. He does that, now he can wiggle his way back in and it's going to be hard. So just keep trying to make like a block here, all right, like this. And now, instead of trying to bring your leg in front, which could be hard, just push off, push away here. I like to come up to the elbow here. I'm putting a lot of pressure down now with my knee, controlling his posture, all right? And then I can start to bring my leg over in the front. If he brings his hand out, boom, I'm going to catch his arm and turn. So all I do there is just follow my knee over the shoulder. To pretend like you're trying to put your knee back in underneath your legs here. All right, just follow his body line with the shoulder. Watch, and just keep coming through. You see my legs will go tight. Keep my hook on the back of the neck, and I can just finish the match there, just like that. So this is what I'm really want you guys to work on, right? So just getting up, hips out, knee in front, and clamping. Another way we could do this, if he's down low, is I could grab the belt and here. If I feel like I can't push up, here, look, 1, 2, feet on the floor, and I just shimmy my hips to the side and keep pulling him forward until I get my knee in here. All right? So it's just all about making these angles and getting out to the side, not just staying static here and trying to push, right? You can still push, but you need to make a frame. So 1, 2, hips up, come down. Now, let's say I come down and he's trying to force down. My arms are locked straight. It's going to be harder for him to come down. It's not going to stop him because he can wiggle in and get down, but it gives me that half a second or second I need to get my hip out. So 1, 2, block, come out, and catch here. Cool. If he tries to posture up, look, I just pull my leg out, and then we just catch the triangle here. So he's probably not going to try to posture up, all right? But he gives me the opportunity. I can start to go for, come back down there. I can start to go for omoplata, or as he pulls his arm, I catch his arm, turn, and go for the arm lock here. If he rolls, just let them roll, control the leg, and then you can look for the arm lock there. I'm not super concerned about the submissions because you guys will practice those as you like. Just more getting to the side, not just staying in front of your partner when someone's just holding you, making sure you're trying to get your hips out. And not only that, you want to be able to start to attack from there, so get that knee in front. Cool? All right, on 3 guys, ready? 1, 2, 3, let's go. Thanks, big dog. Now the other one I was thinking of, I was going to show you.
Yeah, the belt one.